Hi, JDS artist. I want to introduce you to Andy Goldsworthy. He's an environmental artist, land artist, photographer, and sculptor. So that picture that you see there is basically he collected leaves of different colors and then arranged them to make a really cool design. Nothing is permanent, so he just places it there, and then he captures the image with photography, and then he allows it just to blow away. So nothing is permanent. Environmental art is primarily celebrates an artist's connection with nature using natural materials. Land art, also known as earth art, is an art movement that emerged from Great Britain in the 60s and 70s, and Goldsworthy is generally considered the founder of modern rock balancing. So believe it or not, that is only balancing. The closest comparison to artist Andy Goldsworthy's work that most people ever attempt are sandcastles, because they're impermanent structures formed out of a landscape that eventually will be destroyed. Photography is then used to capture the artwork before it no longer exists. Rock balancing only, no glues or adhesives. So an idea for a project is create a rock sculpture inspired by Andy Goldsworthy. You can try either the rock balancing or create a really cool design, finding stones of different shapes and colors. The materials used in Andy Goldsworthy's art often included brightly colored flowers, icicles, leaves, mud, pine cones, snow, stone, twigs, and thorns. He has been quoted as saying, "I think it's incredibly brave to be working with flowers and leaves and petals, but I have to. I can't edit the materials I work with." Here's some of his ideas with just leaves and colored leaves. Different grass and leaves around the tree roots. Bamboo or grass floating on top of water. And another art idea, create a leaf-inspired art by Andy Goldsworthy. You can use chalk to trace a circle and then place leaves in a design. Then show me your beautiful work. Here's something interesting, winter, ice, and snow artwork. So he had to balance all the snowballs and the twigs. He used the twigs here to define the ice blocks or snow blocks. Goldsworthy decided to lie on the rocks while it rained, and he got up after a few minutes, and he used the dry spot as his art. Here's leaves and twigs that he put together with all natural materials. Here's some other ideas you can do. I actually did this project with students at a camp. I created a frame and yarn on all the corners, and then we made a grid and we sewed all the materials into the yarn as the way she liked it. We often forget that we are nature. Nature is not something we separate from us. So when we say that we have lost our connection to nature. We have lost our connection to ourselves. What do you think of that quote? Anyway, tell me what you guys think of Andy Goldsworthy. And show me the artwork that is inspired by him.